Hey, it's Jeremy. I'm sitting here in the visitor center at the My Way MFG World Headquarters. And I'm going to take you over in a bit and show you what we got done to Eliza this week. It's been a busy week in plumbing and heating that I do. And as I sat here this morning, I'm getting ready to go install a furnace. When I get done with that, we're going to go over and take a look at Eliza and add it to a little footage I filmed on Sunday and get a short video out for today. And I'll show you what we got done. I didn't get a lot done, but what I did get done, I was working with bigger pieces. And when you're working with the bigger pieces, it looks like you got a lot done. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll get you back in here in a little bit and see you then, guys. Yeah, I just got over here. We're going to be tearing this guy out today. The gas control quit working on it. This is from the early to mid 90s. It's what they used to call a smart valve. The igniter plugs into the top of the gas valve right here. 24 volt igniter. It ignites a flame. They're saying, Jeremy, why would they plug an igniter into the top of a gas valve? Who the hell knows? They thought it was a good idea back then, I guess. But the problem with it now is this gas valve is not quite, but almost expensive as a new furnace. So by the time you spend $500 for that gas control, well, you might as well just put a new furnace in, because everything else is getting bad too, you know. I'm gonna rip this out of here and get a new one in today. This house hasn't had any heat in it now for about 2 days. So that's what we're doing. And then after we get done with this, we'll start doing some fun stuff. I got a buddy that keeps telling me I ought to post stuff like this on the channel. I don't think anybody'd be interested in it. I know I wouldn't be. But anyway, that's what we're doing here first this morning. The whole week's been like this. But anyway, we'll rip this out of here and get some heat back in this place, and then we can go over and have fun with Eliza, right, guys? That's a lot more fun. Way more fun. Anyway, get you back in here in a bit. Yeah, guys, it's been about 4.5 hours, but we got this up and running. I forgot to mention, when I showed you the old furnace, I installed it. I installed that other furnace back in 1997. Man, guys, I'm telling you, you've been doing this too long when you start tearing out your own stuff. So anyway, that's where we're at with it. I don't plan on doing the third one. Later, guys. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, back to Eliza. I took a piece of cardboard and I bent an inch flange on it that rolls into a hump. I've traced that onto a piece of metal. I'm about a 1/2 inch short, but this is just a piece of metal I had laying there. I didn't want to cut a new piece if I didn't have to. Got a lot of patches left to cut, you know. So anyway, I'm going to bend a 1-inch flange on each side of this in a break. I'm going to put a reference mark in the middle so I can find the center when I'm done placing it on the tunnel. And then I got a drive shaft out here. I'm going to try to bend this over and get a little shape on it. So I'll get you back in here in a minute, guys. Yeah, that's what we've got on our initial start of the piece. This shape on this side's a little wonky. It's not going to fit quite yet. This shape over on this side's quite a bit better, but it gives us a starting point to work at. We'll beat it around and get it fitting as good as possible. So yeah, I'll take that back over here in a minute, see what happens. I just dropped that in there. Quite a bit of fitting to do on it, but I think I can make it work. I've been slip sliding this light around. Check out that dome light, guys. Might have to make that permanent. Anyway, getting back into here. Yeah, got to do some bending and cutting and fitting, but let's see what happens here. Get this rusty stuff cut off along here, guys, and go from there. Now there was a brace for the seat bolt. It wasn't doing much. There was that captive nut that was under there. It was still holding. If I've got to, I'm cut right in the center line of where my front seat bolt goes. So if I was to put like a brace of some kind under there, that'd be a great place for it, because it would support my seat and it would also support where my two panels come together. I think all this is good enough. I can get welded back in. There's some pinholes starting in here, but I think I'll cut that back a little further, just right there. I might clean this edge up, set this floor pan in here, and see if I can start tacking that in, possibly. Could probably just lay a piece of 1/8 inch under there and then do some plug welds into it to, yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Putting that under there flat wouldn't be quite as good as what they had it with the bends in it though. This would have bolted to the frame right there. That's how that would have worked. I started adding this piece of 1/8" plate in here so I would have something to overlap my floor pan onto because it was a little short. Well, right there is the center hole where my seat bolts in the front. So I'm gonna be able to drill right through that 1/8" plate. I'm gonna get a rubber pad under that, and there's already one right here underneath of it. There's a rubber pad right there. I just slid this 1/8" over the top of it. I pulled this up a little bit and got it laying on top of the rubber pad. And I realized the bolt didn't come clear through, which made me realize those two weren't supposed to either. So at this point, I'm gonna weld that in there, get my new rubber pads there, and here. I'm gonna get one under here, and then drop this down and do a lap weld over that 1/8" plate. So at least I got a game plan now, I think. All right, guys, here's where I'm at. I don't know how much filming I've actually been doing this morning. Sometimes I've had the camera on. I think most of the time I've had it off. But anyway, let me pull the camera off the stand here and I'll show you what we got. All right, what I've done, I've welded an 1/8" plate all along the old floorboard so I would have a brace in here to do a lap weld for the new floorboard. So that'll put them flush. The 1/8" plate is right underneath where the seat bolt hole goes right here. So the seat will bolt right through the 1/8". The 1/8" overlaps the frame here, and it's sitting on a piece of rubber. I'll be able to drill a hole through it and bolt it down on this side. On this side, I've put a bend in it and bent it up here. A plug weld I'm gonna put here and another plug weld here. So this brace will be welded in here. It's welded on both sides all the way down here, and then it'll have a bolt through it here. But that bolt will also go through the rocker panel. So next thing I'm gonna do sometime this week is order the rocker panels. And I'll probably just go ahead and, you know, finish, I guess. But anyway, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm gonna get the camera back on the stand, start getting this welded in, and do kind of a butt cut thing and see if I can get this tunnel in place on this side. The other side, I'm not quite ready yet. But I just wanted to get started on this. This floorboard's tacked in here, and then I've got a plug weld done up there. And that's the only place it's fastened right now. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this tunnel in place and then probably do a little more welding on this. And yeah, that's where I'm at. And then probably 2 more pieces of tunnel to make up there to get that covered up, and they will be they'll be removable. So I'm gonna work here for a while. It's Sunday. I don't think I'm gonna work too long, but I'm gonna see where I get. Well, I'm gonna go home for today, but that's the start of something, guys. That's the start of something. So, anyway, I'll get over here in the next day or two. Man, I got a lot to get done at work this week. I don't know how much time I'll invest in this. Hopefully enough. But anyway, guys, catch you on the next one. Later. Guys, my rocker panels came, but I'm very disappointed. This one here is fine. It's good. Everything's good with it. That'd be the one for the passenger side. This one is just destroyed. It's like it came out of the machine wrong. It is so bad. I can't even fix that. It'd be easier to make one. It'd be easier to make one than try to fix that. See those hard creases? Those shouldn't even be there. That should look like this. So, I've got to figure out a way to get a hold of this. Look at that. That dog knot shouldn't be in there. I got to figure out how to get a hold of this company. See if they want me to send both of them back or send one of them back, or I got to see what's got to happen here. I can't use that. I mean, I could take the 18 gauge and make one of these easier than I could do anything with that. So yeah, that's disappointing. Anyway, I was thinking maybe over the weekend I would have time to possibly get those on there, but no, this isn't good. But you know, these things shipped like in 2 days. They were here fast. Maybe if I got a hold of them today, they would do something about it right away. I don't know. I'm gonna go home and try here in a minute. But yeah, very disappointing. Well, guys, I'm gonna end this video here for my Wednesday midweek video. I think it was January 6th and 7th. We stalled for a couple days, and we were stuck on 197 subscribers. And I was waiting to see if I could get 200, you know. And 2 days went, we didn't get any. And then since then, over the past 11 days, we've picked up well over 100. It's been crazy. So what I want to say now is I want to welcome all the new subscribers to this channel. I want to thank you for subscribing. It means a lot to me. The channel's growing good at this point. And yeah, I want to keep doing this. So more subscribers, the better, you know. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Because Eliza, we're going to keep working on her, and we got a lot of other stuff, and I'm going to keep doing other stuff. I mean, after this project, we'll have another cool project, and so on and so forth. We're just going to keep it going. And hey, man, I'm having a blast. I'm having so much fun doing this. This is what I should have been doing all along, I think. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome, everybody. And I got to figure out what the hell to do with these. What am I going to do with this? That's a mess. What a mess. Anyway, guys, I'll let you know what I find out Saturday. Later.